All right, let's get into it now. 179 of you here, just past the hour, 57 degrees. Tron Ares review. Disney's buggy upgrade introduces Jared Leto as an AI determined to enter the real world. We have Chris and Alan's out of the theater review, but I wanted to read some of this is Deadline that said this. Erwin and I have our tickets to see it Thursday. I know we're oh so excited. Fish out of water ideas usually work. And this one is that where dedicated digital program Ares is sent out of the grid and into the real world on a tricky mission to retrieve a much desired code for permanence, which was originally designed by legendary Kevin Flynn. Of course, we see he comes back, who got sucked into his own digital world, but whose legacy lives on. The target of the mission is Incom CEO Eve Kim, who is desperate to take AI to the next level and find that permanence code that will make digital creations like Ares exist for more than just a few minutes before imploding. Hot on her trail in order to get this code is Julian Dillinger, previously played by Cillian Murphy, now played by Evan Peters, whose grandfather, Ed Dillinger, was the key villain of the original Tron. Against his mother's warnings that is too risky, Julian attempts to hack into Incom and send Ares directly to destroy Eve and get the prize. What he wasn't counting on is the fact that Ares discovers that humanity isn't as bad as it's cracked up to be, and his close encounters with the humankind actually start to transform him, even as he hooks up with Eve. And against those who would do her wrong, including his close associate, Athena.
I was going to
say following orders.
He's got that yellow fever, and then you immediately said, and he hooks up with Eve. I'm just saying.
Stop black on Asian violence.
Yes.
All right.
I can't wait. I can't wait for him to purposely act like a robot. And I can't wait to not care about her.
We're going to see the original Tron grid and Kevin Flynn. And even though Sam Flynn's going to be turned into a piece of shit.
Why do these studios still think that Jared Leto is
a movie
star? Like,
he continuously bombs and shit.
Yeah.
He sacrificed enough children to the demon gods that they keep giving them
Moloch
movies, I guess.
A variety.
Well, that little controversy he had not too long ago, that got swept under the rug.
Yeah, real nice.
Because he's got a Fortnite skin that kids play with now. Phrasing. Variety's review. Whereas the original 1982 Disney film on which it was based felt ahead of its time, Sean Bailey's latest attempt to franchify the Tron brand reads mostly as an exercise in nostalgia. Games Radar says a serviceable blockbuster falls short of being truly fun by swapping the grid for a real world setting. Despite a good lead performance from Greta Lee, because that is the star, and a great score, Ares lacks the charm and silliness of its Tron predecessors after one upgrade too many. It has about as much depth as a floppy disk. But some lovely shiny CGI and a stunning ear-shattering score from Nine Inch Nails makes it fun, if forgettable, bit of futuristic fluff.
Yeah, honestly, just get that sound pumping really loud and some cool CGI and just give me like a few seconds of enjoyment before you go back to the diverse women.
Yeah, it's the majority of negative reviews agree that Tron Ares is visually impressive but emotionally hollow experience. The writing and character development have taken the biggest hits, with many reviewers calling the plot derivative and the characters lifeless. And I mean, who better to explain this than our own Chris Gore and Alan Ng? Alan! Here, let's see. This is their outer review. Look at the dead in Alan's eyes.
Okay, hello programs. We just got out of Tron Ares.
Oh my gosh.
We've seen it, and this is our quick social reaction. It might be worse than you think it's going to be.
This was not good.
I'll say it's all in the script. The effects and action sequences actually surprisingly good. The music on the positive side, I enjoyed.
Okay, so we might get some flashy fight scenes and some music that's all right, but I think Greta and
it's what I just said.
Yeah.
My eyes and ears will be happy, and then we'll cut back to the diverse women and be sad again.
But
that story, it's the story and the dialogue.
And Greta Lee is I think, a very good actress in past lives.
Didn't we all?
Drama.
You don't see her a lot in the trailer, and there's probably a good reason. She does not know how to do a big action movie like this. Alan, anything else to say?
It's the dialogue. There's stuff that happens that we won't spoil in the third act that is meant to placate the fans. Let's just say that, and it fails miserably.
Yeah.
Chris seems like he really is struggling to find a way to not just come off as you fucking hate everything, but there's nothing redeeming to say. Did you get candy to make yourself feel better? I'm telling you, when the Dementors attack, you need a little chocolate to just feel better. I'm about to go get a candy bar. This is bullshit.
There are
$22 for this.
Sort of retro references. I think people will like. Overall, it's all about the script, and here it's pretty weak. The
Plot and dialogue. That's the big problem with this movie.
But the logo in the beginning, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, but they used that logo in Tron Legacy, so it's not like they made that for this movie.
All right, well, we'll talk about it more. And
I love him.
Chris tries to say something positive, and Alan's like, "Well, no, exactly. It was used."
That's their little Abbott and Costello. They know what they're doing on there. Jesus, man.
Chat. Thank you so much for giving us amazing jobs on Thursday. I'm going to watch Tron Ares and then come home and watch the finale of Peacemaker.
I would take this over,
you guys.
Blowing out my knees in the kitchen, into reach-ins and fucking walking 30,000 steps a day.
Chat, you're lucky you're so cute.
And, thank you for voting for the anime and all the things. But, man, can we just... This is basically what's pissing me off, is that Tron Legacy gets so disrespected. It's a great movie. I've just watched it like 3 times on fucking 4K. The music holds up every time. And it's all about Sam and finding catharsis with his father and coming to terms and finally not being that little kid trapped by his missing dad, and fully embracing taking on Incom and running the company and doing the best with Cora, who is this whole new being that is he's essentially Jesus Christ in that movie, and his dad is God, and he comes and it's a whole thing. And they've completely ignored it.
Tron Legacy was a movie made for white men. Like I say, movies should be. This is not a movie made for white men, and it's going to be reflected in its box office.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Yes.
I would have gone with he's out of line, but he's right, personally.
I don't have that one, but you are.
Because that's what I mean.
Keep doing it.
You put LaQuanda as your main character all you darn want, but you're not going to be making money. My suggestion for making movies for white men is, if you want to make money, do whatever you want, but if you want to make money, make movies for white men.
Brother Johnson's going to watch it Thursday. You and I are going to watch it Thursday. Friday, we'll talk about it, certainly on Badgerton.
I could go see it Thursday at 1. But
give yourself a wasting disease too, if you want to, so you can yell.
Well, we'll be saying, it's Friday. We'll be talking about it. So,
but we will have to talk about it. And depending on how much we get angered, like the fact that Alan multiple times said the dialogue, I feel like we're going to hear some really cringy shit that's going to.
Well, he's acting like a robot. And then she's like, God, I'm not going to care about them at all.